This is Rici inside the Who-Bangin Sports Talk Lab, researching your betting angle of the day. Let's get started. How we doing, everybody? Rici here, locked in the Bangin Lab by DJ Bigboss. Told me to get to work, gave me a bowl of Rice Krispies and 2 blunts, and told me to start churning out some work. So here we go. I'm going to start off with a post-bye week little video. Got 5 systems for you that I kind of caught my attention. Keep in mind that these are all regular season post-bye week systems. I did a video a couple of weeks ago on pre-bye week, and a couple of those things came held up, and if used by part of our cap, ended up working good. The Saints being one of them, with a big trend of Sean Payton being very good pre-bye week, and that held up when they took care of the Washington football team. So anyhow, we do have a trend with them coming out of the bye week also. So I'll get to that in a minute. But let's go. Let's take care of this right now. And it is week 7. Today is October 21st, 2021. Okay, this is what I got for you guys. The first thing I got for you is road favorites. First game back off the post-bye. Since 1991, 83, 49, and 2 ATS, 97 and 37 straight up. What I also have for you is post-bye week road favorites, non-conference, 21, 11, and 4 ATS, which is a 73% ATS run, which is about a 17-unit profit, which is not too shabby. ATS post-bye versus division, 35 and 15, 68% since 2002. That system is not going to come into any games this year, but I do have some games with some of the systems I'm going to talk about, and I'll tell you which games those are. The next one we have for you are home dogs, 31 and 9 straight up, 26 and 13 and 1 ATS since 1999, 66% ATS, home dogs out of the bye. We got another one. Oh, play over the total. If you see a total of 39 or more since 2010, ATS is 65%. It's 23, 12, and 1. That's what if you play a total of over 40. Potentially in week 8, as we're going in week 7, potentially in week 8, and over 39 or over 40 or over, let's put it that way, would be the Jacksonville-Seattle game, I would imagine. Or in week 10, there's a Detroit Lion-Pittsburgh game, which might fall into that play. But what I'm going to do is, as I go over the our weekly games and stuff, I'll have that'll be the next video, some little angles and nuggets on each of the games this week. I'll throw in the bye week stuff. So after that, I have for you the double-digit favorites off a bye. 13-3 ATS since 2014, 81%. That's just an amazing stat, if you ask me. Crazy, right? Here's another one that I thought was also crazy. Coincidence or not, teams who come out of the bye and play the Chargers, 10 and 2 straight up, 12 and 0 ATS. That's that's going to happen week 12 this year with Denver. So those are some of the post buys that I got for you. This week we have the Atlanta Falcons are coming off a bye week, and they will hit the system of 12 and 5 straight up, 11 and 6 ATS. The Atlanta Falcons are their last 17 games post bye, 6 and 1 straight up, and ATS the last 7. So last year they lost to the Saints, but before that they rattled off 6. It was 6 and 0 ATS. So keep that one in mind. Another one we got for week 7 is the Jets, 2 and 10 straight up, 4 and 8 ATS, and then the last 12 games. And this week they're versus the Pats, and we know how Belichick is with rookie quarterbacks, so keep that in mind. The Jets are 1 and 3 ATS, the last 4 when they're playing a division game out of their bye week. And this is something else. I guess, listen, teams treat post bye weeks, weeks after the bye all differently. So, this must be why we're getting these overwhelming numbers. but the Jets were getting outscored by over 19 points per game when they are playing a bye week and a division game after their bye week. So keep that in mind for this week. They're in New England against the Pats. So the Pats are coming off of another great loss, I should say. They've had these games where they play really hard against the Bucks and lost. Then they went to the Texans and they didn't show up, basically. Then we had them against Dallas, where they again hard fought game, overtime, and then they're playing the Jets this week. How much will they get up for the Jets? I don't know, but that system seems to point towards the Pats, and I don't think they can afford to really overlook any team. So another one we got is the 49ers. They won their last two out of the bye, but before that, they were on a 12-1 skid. So before the last 2 years, they did not play well after the bye week. They are 4-1 to the under the last 5 games. They have totaled 35.4 points total in those 5 games. So the last 5 games, they went 4-1 to the under, and in those games, they only scored 7 points per game. So average 7 points per game. That's pretty intense kind of stat right there. So we'll keep that in mind this week in that 49er game. According to this, they don't play well. They don't score much, and they are a little injured too. So we'll see what happens with that. But that's what I got for you guys. Post bye week, some systems for you, and look out for our next video. It'll be about all the games this week. We'll see what we can find for you to add to your handicapping. Like I always say, these aren't things where you can just bet right off these stats or systems, but something to always keep in mind. So that's always great. So this is Tommy Gunn for Who-Bangin Sports Talk. I will see you soon. Let's remember, the family that caps together stays together. Peace.